Good morning, folks. My name is Ben Davidson, and that is Michael Steinbacher. Michael is a pillar of electric geology and one of the inspirations for our electric land formation experiments performed by Billy Elverton. I'll be exploring the Oregon mountains with him for the next few days, and you might consider heading to his website for some background. The link is found right below the video. Right to space weather. Bartol shows cosmic rays on a slight uptick, both in neutrons and muons. Looking at the solar wind, we had yet another round of that proton bunching as the speed slows down, seen it quite a bit, with a nice 360 pulled by the phi, again at 2100 UTC, matching yet another round of spikes in the low energy protons, and a bit in the high energy protons. I guess they like that time of day. Solar flaring is heading downward. Our top eruption threat has become filamentary. Here's a big one writhing on the southeastern limb now. She takes the cake, because the sunspots will trough today as the big groups depart the disk. That's a minor quake factor, adding to the current elevated earthquake warning based mostly on this coronal hold down south. Bit of good news. This watch period is indeed hitting, but doing so as one of our unusual location upticks rather than extreme magnitude. Always love seeing that. Anything above 4.0 in the Caribbean is above average. 5-pointers are extremely rare. Rare doesn't even begin to describe yesterday's Sweden quake, the third largest in 40 years, and you need to go back 28 years before you find a rumble of this size in this country. How's that for unusual location uptick? Probably our rarest quake of the entire year. Bit of a USGS downgrade fest as well, with multiple tremors registering magnitude 6 over the last couple hours, but all listed in 5 range on the official list. Earthspot seismicity is up as well. As the typhoon crossed the Philippines yesterday, we took a 5-pointer just to the south, and a volcano began surging magma towards the surface, and tens of thousands of people are being frantically evacuated. We've also got an unusual swarm developing right beneath Hurricane Odile, which we'll come back to momentarily. First, let's look at some images of the firefight going on out west. The heat and drought in this area are not helping. Great article out from Rosetta. They've picked their landing site, and it's almost showtime there. Back to Hurricane Odile. This is the scene in Baja. Complete chaos as the hurricane goes overhead. Now, unfortunately, the drought and fire zones won't enjoy any of this rain when it comes north, but indeed, Arizona and New Mexico will. 2 nights ago, we issued our flood warning for those states, and it appears that the storm is coming right over top their heads. The event will last multiple days, I'm afraid, and today's major flood warning from NOAA is just the beginning of trouble there. Best of luck. Europe watching those systems build in the south. Not much has changed. Just be wary of local forecasts, as there are about 4 or 5 active areas constantly shifting around. We got a moisture flow building from northeast Australia and a low over top most of New Zealand. There's your 2 watch zones for the next day. Got some shots of our star to close. It's 6 a.m. Eastern Time, 3 a.m. here out west. That's the news. Eyes open. No fear. Be safe, everyone.